You should avoid these 5 catfish baits because in my opinion, they're the worst.
This is the worst.
Now the 5 baits I'm about to mention in this video are based off my own experience. All 5 baits, I have never caught any fish off of them, even though I've used them several times over the years. And it's based off research that I've read online of other people that have just not had any success with them. So let's get to it. Coming in number 5 is cooked shrimp. Now shrimp is actually one of the best catfish baits that you can find out there. The problem is that when you cook it, whether you're boiling it, you're grilling it, you're hanging out with your Australian friends, having some shrimp on the barbie.
Good day, mate.
What you're doing is you're cooking all the oils and stuff, the things that are actually attracting the catfish to your bait. So whenever you cook all that stuff, all the oils and other things that you naturally find in shrimp meat, there's just less of an incentive for those fish to come in and bite it. So when you're at the store, pay attention to the packaging. Some of that stuff actually tells you whether or not it's cooked or it's raw. Look for the raw stuff. The raw stuff is what is going to get you catfish bites. Avoid the cooked stuff. Now my number 4 pick is probably going to get me in a little bit of trouble here. But in my opinion, spoiled meat is probably one of the worst catfish baits that you can find when you're going for blues and flatheads. If you're using spoiled bait, that's probably really good for like channel cats and stuff. But when we're talking blues and flatheads, you got to make sure that that bait is as fresh as it can be, whether it's live or just freshly cut. I mean, this stuff is like hours old. We're not talking to this like it's got a stench to it besides that natural fishy smell. I'm talking this stuff smells rotten. You would never think to even eat this yourself.
This is so
You got to keep that stuff super fresh for blues and flatheads. Okay, for example, when I was a kid, I remember my dad telling me that him and my uncles, they would throw chicken livers and stuff on the roof and just let that stuff sit up there and rot. And I mean, just the god-awful stench that that stuff made. And then they would say, well, we didn't catch anything. It's like, yeah, because I mean, those blues and flatheads are kind of particular about their meat. They don't want to eat that stuff. Save that stuff for the channel cats. So whenever you're going out there for blues and flatheads, my number 4 pick is stay away from that spoiled meat. Make sure that stuff is as fresh as possible. Now my number 3 pick, I don't really see people talking a lot about, and I don't know why, because this stuff is freaking terrible. I'm talking about chicken gizzards. You would think, because I've bought this stuff super fresh, and like I just got talking about with spoiled meat, I mean, these chicken gizzards are as fresh as they can be. I thought they would be dynamite for going out there for blues and channel cats, but man, I haven't even caught channel cats off these things. The only good thing that I can say for chicken gizzards is that crap will not come off the hook. Man, I've had to get my knife out to cut that crap off the hook, but I'm telling you, I just avoid chicken gizzards. I have never caught, even those stock channel catfish that I fish out at like Bush Wildlife or some of the other county parks, I just have never caught fish off that for some reason, and it doesn't make sense because that stuff seems like it would be dynamite for catfish. I would much rather you guys get a really cheap bucket of chicken livers and put them in some pantyhose or cure them or something so they're a little tougher to stay on the hook, but just avoid those chicken gizzards. I've never caught a darn thing off of them.
It's a complete crap.
Coming in at number 2 is a bait that you guys have definitely seen in the store. I'm talking about magic dough bait, whether it's shad flavored or chicken blood flavor, any kind of flavor that magic dough bait comes in. Just avoid that stuff. Save your money, spend your money on something else that actually catches fish. Go get yourself a thing of chicken breasts or chicken livers while you're at Walmart or something, because that magic dough bait is absolute garbage. I even did some research to find out like, what do they make this stuff out of? And they claim to make it out of 100% natural stuff like fish and chicken, but I don't know what it is. I have never caught anything from that stuff. I've baited it up on treble hooks. I've wrapped it in cheesecloth. I've baited them up several different ways, and I don't know what it is about that bait. It just does not work, not even on the stock channel catfish that I've been fishing for when I'm just looking to get out to fish for an hour or two. I'd avoid that stuff. Go buy something else that absolutely definitely works. Now my number 1 worst catfish bait of all time is the prepackaged shad. This crap absolutely does not work. And also, like some of the other baits I've been talking about, doesn't really make sense. You think it's shad, it works, right? Well, I've always wondered, when I'm looking at this package, some of them look like they're soaked in some kind of red or green dye or something. I'm like, what are they putting in this package? There has to be, maybe there's something in the package that is repelling the fish from biting. So I looked it up. They put in stuff like, they put in a lubricant so that the fish don't stick to each other. They put in some kind of brine, which is basically just some kind of like salt solution, which that doesn't seem that would bother that too much. That's more just for preservation so the fish don't rot as fast. The one that really kind of was like, that seems kind of weird. They put in some kind of chemical. It's DEHP. It's some kind of chemical that they put in soft plastic so that they maintain their consistency, their shape and stuff. I don't know why they put that in there, if it's for the plastic packaging or if it somehow affects the shape of the fish, but there is something about the prepackaged shad that just does not work. Again, like some of the other baits I've talked about, I've used them mostly when I'm going out for like channel cats in a creek, or maybe some of those stock channel cats that I fish out of bush wildlife, and that crap just absolutely does not work. Avoid that stuff if you can. Go out, see if you can find yourself some wild shad, or just find a bait shop, get a bucket of minnows, or they even have packaged fish that they've caught out in the wild and put in the freezer. That stuff is infinitely better. Spend your money there, or just take an hour or two and go find your own bait. But there are so many better options. Put your money towards some other baits that are definitely gonna work, because that prepackaged shad is not gonna.
It's all trash to me.
But I'm curious what you guys think. What are some of the worst catfish baits that I didn't mention in this video? And let me know of some of my picks, if you guys had success off of those. And if you guys wanna see some bait that actually does work, I've got a video right here of using cut shad, and I actually caught my personal best blue catfish off of cut shad. It was caught in the wild, and it is freaking amazing. If you guys want to check this video out, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you over there.